What's good, YouTube? What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Straight Rebel coming back at you with another video, man. I hope y'all doing good. Hope everybody's doing straight. I hope y'all week was, I hope y'all week was meaningful. I hope everything that you wanted to do in the week that you couldn't do, maybe you're going to get it done this weekend. But for the most part, y'all got everything done y'all wanted to get done this week. Especially, I keep on forgetting it's the holiday. I don't think we even got the holiday off. Crazy. But yeah, I hope y'all get everything done y'all want to this week. And I hope y'all week is perfect. And you know what, to make it even more better, I hope y'all able to rock some of these reaction videos, man. Hope y'all able to comment, subscribe, check out my page, see if y'all like any stuff, let me know what y'all thoughts and feelings are. With no further ado, we about to get into this video. Let me see what we got. Let's see what we got. We got Platos closet employee steals over 20,000. 20,000, bruh. But I wonder how long. The fact that they let you even get to 20,000 is crazy. It's crazy. So I'm thinking $5,000 is a lot. 5,000 out of there. But this person got 20,000. Let's see. Let's see how she got wrapped up.
I know this makes me look like a stealer, like I'm stealing money, that's like the most thing you could probably ever steal from somebody. It probably makes me look bad. It makes me look that I steal things, but I don't.
On September 14th, 2022, officers from the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office were dispatched to investigate an incident involving an employee.
If you explain something like that and you steal, you steal. There's no such thing as, I mean, it's the difference between being like being just a person that just steals all the time, just doing it for fun. But if you steal, you steal. There's no such thing as, if you like to steal, if you don't like to steal, like, if you steal, you steal. It doesn't make it good in a way. Like, just so you know.
At Platos closet. The employee in question was accused of stealing more than $15,000 from her cash register. The initial investigation revealed that the employee had devised a scheme involving the creation of fraudulent transactions in the computer system, enabling her to pocket thousands of dollars. The victim reported that this fraudulent activity had been ongoing for several months, and upon reviewing the transaction history...
Several months, bro? I mean, I guess they just wanted to, I guess in a way they kind of like really wanted to just rack up some charges literally on this person, or they just literally had to, like, I guess do like they due diligence, like do like they research on this person, like really examine like what this person was doing to get it like down to the point where it's like, okay, we're gonna call the cops, we're gonna call the police, we're gonna call them, and we're gonna press charges. Like, several months, $15,000. Like, I mean, I don't even know what a Plato closet store is, but almost 20,000, 15,000, 20,000. That's a lot to be doing. I mean, you never know how much they do on the sales, but that's a lot to be doing, like, within several months.
Linked to her employee number, it was determined that the total amount stolen exceeded $20,000.
Have you said anything to her?
No, absolutely not. No, sir.
Okay. Now, the video surveillance, so I noticed there's the 14th from this morning.
Yep.
And if I got that correct, you can't pull up any records or print out. Are you able to print out anything from the registers?
From maybe yesterday, but not today.
Okay. So nothing from today. So not like, I know some registers, like, you can't do a finalized report up front, but you might be able to print like a...
Yeah, I can probably call Laura and get it done, and she might be able to do it and send it over to me.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I noticed you have cameras to the 14th and 12th. What happened to the 13th? There was 2 days there. Were you able to get a third day?
Is today the 14th or the 13th?
Today's the 14th.
It was the 13th and 14th she did, not on the 12th. Did I put the 12th?
We'll just ask. I thought, so you wrote 12 on the envelope. Right. So, all right, so the date is wrong on the envelope. So it's today
and yesterday.
Yeah. Okay. And did you go back to look at anything on the 12th?
On today's?
Was she working on the
12th?
On the
12th? No, there wasn't any discretions on that.
Okay.
Yeah, no discretions on that. As far as, if you look at those sheets that I gave you, I think it wasn't just the 13th and the 14th. I think the 12th is clear.
I'm just thinking in my head, I wonder, I mean, she has to be there at work. She has to be there at work. But can she see on the outside? Can she see on the inside? Like, can she see them cops outside? Because I ain't gonna lie, if I'm doing some stealing and I ain't got caught yet, I'm gonna low-key try to put two and two together before I get caught. Especially if I see, like, my manager talking to a cop. Like, I mean, they're being very, you know, low key about it, who we're talking about and stuff like that. They're not pointing and doing any of that stuff. But if you stealing from a store, usually the cops randomly show up. I'm gonna act and play like they're there for me. I don't care, because I'm not taking I'm not doing it. No. Mm-mm.
Okay. Because what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to talk to her, okay, and try to get a confession out of her.
Right.
Because right now, I'm trying to push for scheme fraud or a felony, but right now, the only evidence that we have is the misdemeanor theft.
Okay.
Okay, which is today. Because all we have right now that we can document and we have evidence on is her stealing money today and stealing money yesterday.
Okay, right.
Now, so as far as the other 9 months, 8 months.
Yeah, but I mean, this can be pushed further, correct? Because I mean, that's just she got in there.
We'd have to really like.
Yeah, I know. Grind on it.
Yeah, with the evidence there, and that's why I reached out. These are some of my detectives that are coming with me today, and we were just trying. We like, listen, we're trying to push for the felony and all that kind of money. But as far as like the evidence, you know, the state could sit there and turn around and be like, well, how do we prove just because?
Yeah. So she gets on the computer. It's her number. She's the only one that can get in the computer with her number.
And that's why the inventory. That's why I told you about that inventory. If you're willing to do the inventory, the other thing is.
Yeah. I already talked to my people. They said, here's the call data scan. Get it. Do the inventory.
Okay.
No, I will do it to get my $16,000 back. I will do it.
Okay. But the witness, the victim advocates, they don't reimburse.
He like to get that 16K back. I will do that. I have no issues with doing that. And that's the thing that sucks in the situation, like what the cop is saying of how he can only take it so far. But it's like literally the store owner. I don't know if that's the store owner or the manager, but he's literally looking at him like and telling him like, I mean, the evidence shows it all. Her computer, her employee number. She's the only person that has the employee number, and it's happening during the time that she's here. And anybody in their bright mind would be like, bruh, it's common sense. This is the person. She's the one that's doing it. And it's like it's crazy the whole their word against my word, and even just how even being a female can prove advantageable in your points, like for you or for a person, if they like give like you can go even like with rape. If a person says rape, or a person says that somebody hit them or did anything like that, if a woman says that, a cop is gonna go wherever they said the shit happened at, and they're gonna arrest that person. Plain and serious, plain out. It's a word. It's a woman's word against a man's word. The word always wins. And in this situation, it kind of sucks because they have the evidence. Like I said, that person's employee number, that person's computer, but certain rules and regulations, I guess you have to follow, which is still stupid to me this time, crazy.
For restitution wise, if she goes to jail for the felony, right, they're not going to give her restitution. Will they give her restitution to pay back to him the 60? They will, okay. That's all right. Sure.
Yeah, if he's out any monetary value, they take that into consideration. And so let's say we get her and she only has $5,000. Well, they're going to tack on $11,000. If we can prove that it was $16,000, they would tack on the $11,000 for restitution.
All I got to do is an inventory, and the merchandise isn't here and was still in the computer and never sold. It's fake. It's fake.
Yes.
It's fake. And that I can do.
Yes, we need all of that.
Okay.
That would help.
So I'm going to have to do it. I'll have to call data scan and get that done.
Because let's say today we figure all this out, and let's say we talk to her, and she said, yeah, I did absolutely every bit of it, I'm sorry for doing it.
Yeah.
Now we have to prove it. So the charge that she would get would not only stick if that evidence is provided. If it doesn't, they'll just drop the whole case. It'll end up being like a petty theft or something, just based off the last few days that they can prove on video.
Okay.
The state wants to prove it. We can prove it later after we arrest her because there's still time for trial and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why that's such an issue for us as far as
thoroughly
getting those ducks
understood.
in a row.
Yeah,
It'll just sabotage the whole
Yeah.
degree of crime she committed. So.
I'll do a thing on it, no problem.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it'll take me a few weeks, maybe a month to get it done, but I can do it.
And that's why I mentioned that earlier, because I did explain to them, earlier that, hey, without that inventory, we usually slam dunk it and say, I'm missing 1,000 pieces of.
I thoroughly understand what you're talking about.
All right.
Proof. Proof.
All right.
Okay, I've got it on the computer. Now I got to show it to you in the inventory. Okay. All right.
All right, we'll meet you in there in a second. We're going to take her in the back. That's cool with you. Take her back to the back office, talk to her. Unless you want to try to get it. Hey, how are you?
Good.
Deputy Lippy. Mind if I talk to you for a few minutes? We're going to go in the back.
Sure.
All right, I'll let you lead the way to the office. Go ahead. You can.
Oh, dang, I don't have the key.
Oh, he doesn't.
That's all right. Let's just step out front.
Oh, you go out front?
Yeah, we don't have to
Okay.
involve all of it. Make it crazy. I'm sorry.
Okay, so anytime I talk to anybody, I read the Miranda rights, okay? Anytime I'm talking to anybody. Okay? So, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say, we held against you in a court of law. Okay? You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions and have him present during any questioning. Okay? If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to you at no cost. Okay? If you decide to answer questions without a lawyer present, you still have the right to stop at any time and request a lawyer to be present. All right? Do you understand those rights?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I wanted to talk to you because I have video surveillance. Okay, about the past couple days while you've been working, doing these buys.
Yeah.
Okay, and you take these buys. I see you on camera taking cash, putting it in your pants. Do you want to tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, like we're in a part right now to just fix it. So just being honest and helping us do the right thing and figure it out is the best way to move. Does that make sense? Like, we've already been looking at this all morning, so we're not here to get you to tell us everything. We know a lot already, so that's why we're just asking for you to be honest, right? So that's important.
Which sounds like in layman terms is we know a good amount of stuff that you've been doing already. But in all actuality, all we just need you to do is to admit to it. We got all the evidence we need, basically, they're trying to say. Told the other guy they didn't really have enough evidence. But they're telling her that they basically have enough evidence. You see how they flip-flop? Tell her that they got enough evidence. Basically, we just need you to admit to it. They basically saying that without saying that. And we'll see if she gets that. But I mean, at the same time, it's just like at the end of the day, you talking to the cops, 9 times out of 10, it's like you got caught. Unless you did like some random shit and there was no cameras around or anything like that, like then that's different. It's your word against their word, or their word against your word, you know. But this type of stuff, totally different situation. Let's see how she pulls out of it.
That's how you fix things. You know what I mean? Especially with cameras and stuff like that. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to be honest. I'm trying to be helpful because that's where we're at.
Yeah.
And moving forward, that's how you do fix things.
Yeah, I just want to fix things.
I understand. That's what we want to do too, and make things right. And if take things aren't yours, the best way to make things right is to give it back. Because that really helps with the whole process of where we found ourselves.
Yeah.
Makes sense. So, you want to tell us kind of what's been going on lately? Because it's been going on for a while, so we kind of got to get to the bottom of it.
I've just been having some stuff that I don't want. And, majority of it is, I shouldn't be taking money from him. For 2 times I have done that. The other times,
No, have you brought? Where is this stuff that you brought in?
it's already like out on the floor, but it's just been like 2 purses and a pair of shoes. But anything else,
He said honesty's been a big
yeah,
here.
I just.
Because I've watched the video surveillance, and there's you're
Oh, yeah.
you're not bringing anything in the store. You're not bringing.
Well, the last like probably like I want to say 2 weeks ago, I have been. I brought in 2 purses and a pair of shoes, but for the rest of the times I haven't.
So
brought in
you would
anything.
say
She's lying, bro. He said so many times, "I've seen you on the camera," and he just literally said, "I seen you on the camera. And you wasn't bringing in anything, but you're still gonna keep up on that lie. You're still gonna keep up on that lie." It's even worse when they say that they got the videotape footage. I wonder how that makes a person feel. We have the videotape footage seeing you. Like I wonder how a person's insides feel after that.
only twice. Am I correct? Only twice you've brought in actual merchandise, swapped it out.
Yes.
But the rest of the times you've done these transactions, you just scam the register
Yeah.
to think that there was a buy done.
Yes.
Okay. How many times do you think you've done this in the past year?
I want to say.
A lot of the questions he's asking, we already know the answers to, so that's why we're trying to.
Yeah, I'm trying to think and
appreciate you
not
thinking,
lie to you
yes,
guys.
we want the truth because that's all we're trying to do. We just find out the truth, figure out the truth. And that helps you guys, trust me.
Say more than 200 times?
More than 200?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that.
Less than 200?
I don't even think it's 200 times, but I'm pretty sure.
100 times?
How about this? How much money do you think you take?
About, I want to say 1,000.
Only 1,000?
Yeah.
Because I have all the documentation. I have paperwork dating back until January, and I see all the, and it's totaling way more than $1,000. You're doing a couple hundred. You're doing $100 something a day.
How much did you take today?
It was like 150, I think.
Is that typically what you take in a day?
Oh my God, bro. Her lying is the worst. Her lying is the worst. Like I heard what they say about like when you're lying. I guess they say whatever. When you're lying, you look to whatever side in your head is your is like your imaginary side. That's what she's doing. She's trying or try. She's I don't know. I can't say the word trying, but she wants to say she's trying to be truthful in the way she's saying it. But it's like we all can read through that. Like you're not being truthful, and you said $1,000. He said how much money you've been taking since January. I don't, bruh. It's September, and you talking about you only took $1,000 since January. There's no way in the world you took $1,000 in January because the cops would have never been there. Especially if you working at a store like that and you see if a store is doing good in sales and stuff like that. A store is not gonna know it's $1,000 is gone like that unless they got somebody that's really, 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 really on the books. But if they doing sales like that, they doing good sales. They're not gonna be looking at $1,000 within a course of 9 months. 15 to 20,000. Oh yeah. They looking at that.
Yeah, I would say.
Is it always over 100? Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
And would you say that you've done it at least 20 times? So if it's over 100 and you've done it maybe 20 times, that's 2,000 right there, and that's a rough estimate, right? See what I mean? How that adds up? So, where is this money?
I have it.
You're saving it? You have it?
Yeah.
You have all the money?
I don't know how much it would be.
If I were to say $16,000, would that be about what it is?
Yeah.
Do you think you have all that $16,000?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's going on? Why is it this? Have you ever been in trouble?
No, I haven't.
No.
I'm just living in a hard spot right now. I live with a roommate, and like I've been on my own for a while, and I also feel like I've been
220. Go ahead.
I've been working with him for a while, and
The owner here?
yes, and I feel like I do so much.
Feel like you're underpaid?
Yeah, and I know that's not his fault at all. Like I should probably look for another job, but it's like I feel bad for him. Like if I do leave, and so.
What do you think will happen?
So, bruh, she says I feel bad for him because if I do leave, so you don't feel bad from stealing from the old man? Like, come on, you're better off gone. You think he gonna trip if you leave? He want his 16 racks back. That man is not tripping on you being an employee there. I'm pretty sure that man ain't tripping on nobody being an employee there at that place. As long as he got somebody that's gonna work there, because it don't look like they probably like the most craziest selling store. They probably selling like secondhand type stuff, like not I'm not gonna say knockoff stuff, but they selling like hand-me-downs, thrift store, Goodwill types, you know. But come on, I feel bad. If I leave, you're better off gone. He wants his 16 racks back. He don't care nothing about what you talking about. Come on, please.
Him and he's sitting here going on now $16,000. No?
It's gonna be really upset.
It's kind of
It's not fair. I should not be doing that.
right.
And I take full responsibility, and whatever comes with that,
And we appreciate that.
any
Is-
consequence.
Is it because he hasn't paid you? Have you been paid?
Oh, I have been paid.
Have you sworn before?
No.
No.
I know this makes me look like a stealer, like I'm stealing money, like that's like the most thing you could probably ever steal from somebody. It probably makes me look bad. It makes me look that I steal things, but I don't.
This is why I'm just asking, because there could be people who, I mean, we do this for a living, we can read people. So you can have somebody who does this on a daily basis. And
Yeah,
should
I know.
more.
Trust me, because if somebody was in front of me and I'm like, well, you stole money, like, you're stealing, you've been stealing your whole life. No.
But you're having a hard time. Like I said, everybody goes through hardships. We do stupid things. We make mistakes.
Yes.
And
But this is a big mistake.
right, but at least you're owning up to a mistake.
Yes. And I don't want to label it as a mistake, because that's just making me have sympathy for myself. But I do take full responsibility for what I
Can
do.
I clarify something? You said, so now we're up to 7,000 originally, we all agreed there's more than that. You're saying there's 16,000 total, right? And where is that at right now?
I have it with me.
All 16,000.
Not, yeah,
Where?
in my bank.
In your bank.
Yes.
So you've made cash deposits with the money and you put it into your savings in your bank or something?
Yes.
Who do you bank with?
Regions.
Regions?
I can give him money that I took in from him
Where's that at?
in my bank.
You've already cashed from this morning, you've already put it in there?
No,
Where's that cash?
cash?
I have it.
Where?
It's still on you where you tucked it on your left side? Or did you
No,
put it
it's in my
somewhere else?
purse. I feel really bad for doing this.
Where's your purse right now?
In the back.
Okay, well, okay, so we can go get that.
We'll all go together.
I just feel really.
Are you willing to take that money out of your purse to
Give us
give
back
back
the right
to
owner, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
and I'm willing to give back the money that I stole from him.
Good.
It's just I feel really bad.
I understand. You made a mistake.
It's not a mistake.
No, it is. It's a bad decision, and you still made it though, and I understand why you feel bad.
Like, and it's hard because I worked with him for so long. I don't want to stab him in the back. And then another thing, I've been having like dental issues. I need $8,000. I have a cyst in my mouth. I'm like, it hurts me a lot. And I needed that money. Like, and sometimes the cysts are not good. Like, I don't know what they do to me, but they make me tired. You know, sometimes I'm really dizzy. Like, my mouth is constantly bleeding.
Listen, I hear it.
I need that money. And,
We understand why people
but I'm
do
willing
things.
to give it all
You know,
back.
but you know, we learn from our mistakes. We got to make sure we adjust from our mistakes. You know, you're 22 years old. Did I get there right? 21.
21.
21, going to be 22
Yes.
this year. We're going back. Like, how long would you say you started doing all this? For how long?
I mean, since whatever proof you have, I mean,
Well, you know me. I mean, I have the proof. I want you to be honest with me and tell me how long you think you started doing it. When was your first one? Do you think?
like 8 months ago to a year.
Okay. So would you say safe enough to say January would probably be like one of the first times you probably?
But like I
did it?
said, there's times where I've actually had items,
Right.
but majority of the time I haven't had items.
So out of all those buys from January, you would say, if I'm correct, 2 times was the only times you actually had merchandise of your own that you swapped out.
That I can remember, yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we'll go in there. We'll get Aaron.
Okay.
Get your purse.
I don't have keys.
All right. We'll get Aaron then.
Okay.
This is you right here. All right. This is today's buddy.
Love, yeah. It was $183 is what she said
Okay.
was.
So I want you to go ahead and count that for me.
Good Lord. Holy God. Are you, this is today? 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3,
I think some of that is my money, but I'm
60,
just
70,
Well,
374.
and how much was stolen in the past? How much did you take in the past 2 days?
Can I talk to him?
To who?
Aaron.
Aaron, she wants to say something to you. She wants to talk to you.
$16,000 you ripped me off. I could be doing good instead. I'm taking out a loan to survive. Because you stole $16,000 from me since January. What did you want to say?
I'm honestly just so sorry. I mean, I don't expect you to forgive me.
I expect you to pay me back.
Oh, I am. I need to pay you back. I don't expect you to forgive me.
I've been good to you. I do nothing but good to you. Always treated you as my number one.
It was nothing against you. It was my personal issues. It was nothing toward you.
I believe you.
All right. I'm gonna grab your bag. You're just gonna come with me, all right?
Okay. Do I have to go to the front?
I'm not gonna put you in handcuffs. We're just gonna walk out. We're just gonna walk out the front door, okay?
Okay.
Watch your back.
The suspect was charged with felony grand theft and received 5 years probation, along with $20,000 in restitution fees. Do you think she received a fair sentence? Share your thoughts below and don't forget to subscribe.
In November.
Man, that was. I mean, what do y'all think? What do y'all think? I mean, they got that extra four racks out of her. It was only 16, but they got 4 racks out of her. But man, that's be smart. Don't be stealing from where, like, you don't be doing that from where you work at. And it's even worse because people get so comfortable doing it. People get so comfortable doing it where they work at. It's like, you gotta know sooner or later this stuff is gonna catch up to you. Whenever you stealing from somewhere constantly over and over again, especially you steal a big amount of money or it gets to a certain amount of money, they're gonna notice. They're gonna take notice. They have no way to not notice it. They're not gonna just be like, oh, 16,000. Oh, that's not too bad of a, like, no, they're gonna be tripping. I mean, you heard what that man said. He said I could have been doing good. Instead, right now I'm taking out a loan. You got this man taking out a whole loan, and there's no telling what his APR is, what his percentage is. So whatever he got to pay on top of that loan, he might have to pay an extra. He might have to pay an extra on top of that. You never know. Like, that's crazy. Like, don't be doing this to people out here, bro. It will come around and bite you. Come back around and bite you. Trust me. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video like I did. Like, subscribe to this channel. Tell me what y'all thought about this video. And, let me know what other suggestions y'all got. What other things y'all want to see me react to, man. Hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. I'll get at y'all later. Peace.